You don't know how severe this becomes, do you?
No! Whose fault do you think that is?
All the more reason to listen to my advice.
No, that's not! That's not how human interactions work.
Hello, everyone. Remind me, how many weeks ago was last time?
I really don't know.
It was 1 year ago.
It's true. It was last year. It's more accurate, but it's fine.
You are a blight among humanity.
So, last time you guys had a conversation with the soldier people and Mr. Munashi.
Mm-hmm.
And, eventually he seems to have taken some sort of interest in you, and at risk of his own reputation is going to move with you, as the soldiers said you were unprepared and you were unwilling to turn back.
He forced his way into the party for the most part.
Yep.
There are terms for that.
That we can't say for the recording.
And at some point, walking through the mountains, you were assaulted by... Oh god, what even was it?
Where were we? It's like a super bug. It was
Oh,
a beetle.
yeah, it's like that. It's like the big beetle from Starship Troopers.
Because it was
but
Christmas.
instead of lava, it was electricity.
Right.
It was Christmas and you got hit by the humbug.
I did not put that together.
That's also why the map's name in the top left is Ba.
Mm-hmm. He pointed that out at the end.
Yeah, I don't know if I did that on the recording.
I got the Bah Humbug, but its ties to Christmas is I did not get that.
Oh.
So, oh god, I don't remember what else. Did we just ended at the end of the combat? You guys are breathing heavy. Something of the sort.
That's all what happened?
Oh,
Sounds
no.
right.
I'm not. Do you have something else you'd like to contribute?
Hmm?
Do you have something else you'd like to remember?
I don't think so. Is there something I'm supposed to remember?
No, it sounded like you had something.
I
Did
just said that sounds right.
Oh, I heard. Are you sure that's all that happened?
Oh. Oh.
Okay, never mind. So yeah.
What a wild ride we're on.
Yeah, it's we are 3 minutes in, and that's all we get. So.
No, I know what happened. It cut me off. I said I'm pretty sure that's all that happened.
Oh, okay.
So probably just you heard. Sure, that's all that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really sounded like a question too. Like you had something, and I was.
Yeah. It was me being unsure about my sentence, but agreeing with your assessment. Okay, good. We figured it out.
I feel like I'm having a stroke right now.
Now let's figure out how we're gonna die.
You're not wrong.
I've been searching for that answer.
So, are you guys? We'll say that you guys try to take some, nestle in between some rocks somewhere around here, and can I delete this? Yeah. Try to get a short rest in because you guys are injured and all that.
Okay.
So there's some strange rocks shaped like a anime girl's head, and Get all nice and cuddly in there.
Yeah.
I'm also counting that as my drawing for the past 3 days.
That's fair. That's fair.
Triple bonus.
Yeah, let me pull up my character. Let me get a long rest in, or short rest, sorry.
Where is the rest
Top hit
button?
dice. If you're on the default sheet, it's at the top under hit dice. S rest.
Oh. Okay.
You know, I think actually now that I'm looking at it, it defaulted me to a completely new sheet. Default sheet. Yeah, well, the long rest and short rest buttons are not here like they used to be. Where did you say they were, Mike?
Right
By your
under hit
token?
dice.
By your hit dice.
Right under
Just to
hit
the right
dice.
of. Yeah, keep going to the right of your.
Oh, I see. Why did they change that? Whatever.
Oops, that's not. Oh, that's. I
don't
wanted to keep
understand.
more. I wanted to keep resting. Yeah, there we go. I forgot it. It automatically adds it, which is so nice.
Mine did not.
How long are we resting for?
Yeah, I'll just do 3.
A short rest.
I
Oh,
assume
mine-
that's what you wanted to do, and nobody said otherwise, and you just started rolling dice. So
Yeah.
Mine didn't roll.
Neither did mine.
Nice. When I click it,
Did you
like a little
switch your
window
sheet to
pop up.
Tidy5e sheet?
no, everyone
Or
was
is
on
that
the.
Adrian?
Well, Adrian's not going to answer you.
I didn't.
Apparently.
It was breaking up. What?
Did you switch your character sheet to the Tidy sheet?
He did not.
I did not.
Hmm.
It's just not rolling. I'll just roll for.
It opened another window for me that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It didn't use it either. That's weird. Oh,
And then it opens yet another window, and you just have to
Yeah.
click,
I see.
keep opening windows.
I just clicked rest, not roll. Okay.
Dingus.
There's windows in windows in windows.
Too much reading or writing you haven't. Fuck you.
That's why this is called Windows.
Oh God. We're definitely all dying tonight.
It'll be
We are
fine.
screwed.
I've been coughing all day.
We'll see what I have to say about that. So you guys try to avoid vision, although you made a ton of noise. You guys were not interrupted during your short rest.
Yeah.
So then, as you're all finally catch your breath and tend to the most painful wounds, you are ready to proceed.
Okay. Well, I remember the direction we're going, so we're going to go that direction.
As east as you can, as east as is
Right.
convenient.
Where's
Exactly.
Where's the sun in the sky? Like, is it? Do you know what time it is?
Oh, I bet there would be a real logical answer to that to be consistent with what I said last time. And yet, I don't know what it is.
Look at the shadows on those rocks I can see right now. It must be real late.
It has to be noon because the shadows are casting directly out from us. It only makes sense.
So you guys, it's not like a day's travel through the mountains. It's going to take a couple days. So, I think we are fast forwarding a couple days. And during that time,
So I did all
Minashi,
those short rests for nothing?
yeah,
That's okay.
So yeah, should I roll a long rest then?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd roll a long rest.
Oh man,
We're
I'm out,
utilizing the
guys. I'm going to
system.
bed.
Hey, we had to figure out how the
Listen,
new
I
sheet works.
am not prepared. We're just gonna roll with it, and that means rolling extra things. It's in the name.
I have trouble rolling with things, though, as was already demonstrated.
I'm
Okay,
fat,
sure.
so I'm perfectly capable.
Kestra can roll with a crossbow.
Kesra is not here. Kesra took the journey hostage, is what she did.
She has main character syndrome.
Bitch.
This is my story.
And I
And
would
she's
say
not
my
even.
3 other characters
She's
have
not
main
even a
character
POV
syndrome.
anymore.
So anyway, it's been a couple days. Over that journey, Munashi, what have you shared about the dangers ahead and what discussions have taken place? Because last session you were pretty cryptic about what you knew. So
Yeah.
are you being more open? Or are you still waiting until the last possible minute?
I would be answering
We have to ask
questions,
some questions.
but
Real
I
quick.
wouldn't really be explaining more than necessary. So if they don't know to ask, I don't consider telling them, basically.
Let me get my note sheet open because that's important.
That is.
So have you requisitioned
are
the
my notes
necessary
now?
equipment that you don't have yet? Or not?
All that I remember you telling me in the DM was that I have a tent.
Yeah,
That's all I remember.
it's not going to be comfortable for 4 people.
Well, I didn't know that. I don't know. I took my stuff with me from the group.
You told us
I don't have a clue.
we should not see the moon, right? Like it'll make us mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not-
you need to be.
It was. Oh, please, yeah.
All I remember saying in last session was that you don't want to be outside at night.
Yeah, that
And-
sounds right.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I specifically asked how you guys would know that that's a problem if nobody comes back during the night or whatever, and then you're like, we just have ways, and it was very convincing. I remember that specifically. It was a whole thing where every time somebody claimed to know something and I asked, it was long enough you kind of figure these things out, and it was not convincing at all, for the record. But all right.
I believe Azon also kind of mentioned the ability to procure items from elsewhere while on the
Yes.
move.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That was the plan.
And
So
then-
if
Oh yeah, because Munashi was more concerned with how rather than just answering the question, and then we couldn't get him to answer, and I think that's when the monster attacked. Because that conversation went literally nowhere, and then we had combat. So
Things are slowly coming back.
yeah,
So you remember that bag that I stuffed the humbug into after we harvested some parts? That bag can also send us stuff back. So whatever we need to survive out here, we can probably get a hold of for a price. Now, it appears as though we are definitely going to need some tents, and these next few nights are probably going to be rough while we try to not see the moon all night.
And when you sent through the humbug stuff, you didn't mention anything about Kesra, right?
Correct. We didn't say anything yet.
Okay,
I don't know
so
if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's just what we did.
Wait. Say anything about Kessler? What do you mean?
When we sent back, I wrote a little note saying hey, this is from a humbug, but I did not tell Benevirs that
Oh.
Kestra has been kidnapped.
Okay.
For the record, would I know if, like, because you said a dark tent, as in I took that as a specialized tent that wards off the maladies of the blight. Is that the
It just
case?
has to be of a dark enough fabric to not let a bunch of light through.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So we'll need to order one of those. Okay.
I would promptly convey that type of information
We can do that.
so y'all don't go crazy, and I'd have to kill you.
Rations. What kind of food do we eat out here? Have you had luck finding stuff, or do we need to get a bunch of rations?
You can eat humbug parts.
You could, but do you want to?
I've been relying on rations,
Okay.
but by all means, you can eat rocks or humbug parts. It's up to you.
I mean, I remember you saying there
How
wasn't
does one
much.
eat a rock?
If the moonlight out here can make you go crazy, I don't recommend eating random fauna and foliage.
Okay, so we can put some rations in there.
I have to put my ice cream back away so it doesn't
Let's just say while he's doing that, we place an order to Benevir's for 3 dark clothed tents. And
I have a feeling just a little tip here.
yeah,
I have a feeling they're gonna be really shitty and specific about that, and be like, we can't send a whole tent through the bag. So you might want to like request specific parts, but I don't know.
oh yeah, what was the size? Well, did we even discuss the size limitations? I don't remember. I feel like we've
I
gotten
mean, we could
plenty
just
out.
order rolls of dark canvas, and then order like, you know, posts or like a tent kit or something. I don't know, like a rolled up tent, and then we could kind of like put them together and shit. You know.
I feel like if we ordered a tent kit, they would intelligently know how to split it up so that we could put it together, but also
Okay.
still get it through the bag. But then also, like what, like 10 days of rations? Do you think it's reasonable for each person? Unless you
One
just
of
want to eat
us.
good. I mean, if you guys want to eat good berries the whole
I'm
time, I
fine
can
with that.
I can do that.
Yeah, one of us should just make good berries, probably.
I have it prepared already, so and I don't cast that many
So do
spells, so
I.
we'll just keep good berry on the back burner.
I'll probably switch spells next time I go to bed
Alright.
then.
Well, let us not tell our scout friend what we're eating and just only have good berry.
What are you eating?
He'll just be like confused at how
Got
we've
mouthful like
lived for.
squirrels. Nothing.
Like juice like dripping down from your lips.
Could I keep like a berry in my mouth like it's dip?
I'm just imagining the dude biting into the tomato in Lord of the Rings.
Oh
Yeah, pretty
yeah.
much.
Yes.
I'm sure
Okay.
they're very juicy, full of antioxidants.
And I'm sure Chris
Mike-
has an idea of what I'm talking about.
No, not at all.
Perfect.
But so I will immediately send the order for 3 um tents that don't allow light through at night. Dark clothed tent kits. Whatever it takes to get them through.
Okay, and that kind of stuff, especially special order stuff that's not directly from Benevir's, takes time.
Yep.
The ground hasn't turned to black sand yet.
Okay.
But still, Munashi shepherds you off to like a corner of the mountain pass that has some sort of like a mountain or like mini forest or something that blocks direct line of sight to the east as you shelter for the night.
Benevirs. Okay.
And you do similar for pretty much the next day and into the next evening. Kestra, you wake up with 1 hit point inside a tent.
Oh god, I have to do 2 characters now.
Not for long.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
hear a
boy.
voice in your head. Hey, we've got your payment ready and some of the items you requested. Let us know when you're ready to drop them in.
That was just that's a 2-way communication.
Yep, you can respond, but you are gagged.
Oh, you have to speak it though.
Right.
Gagged but not blindfolded, right?
Sure, you can see.
Can I see other people?
Ooh.
Any other things around me?
Yo, that's Reptar.
Oh, I see. What the fuck?
There's a handful of the chameleon women and also a more masculine looking one and also an ape. Just an ape.
So,
Okay.
my name's Abe Johnson. You better cooperate.
More like cooperate.
Let's just.
Damn, CRISPR cut me off. My monkey sounds were cut short. That's fucked up.
It's because they were outside of the normal human range, speaking range.
That's true.
What an amazing backdrop here.
Mm-hmm.
How am I bound, by the way? Like handcuffed or something?
Your hands are tied with your like fingers interlaced together. But you know, the idea being to prevent you from casting spells.
Right. I don't remember some of the spells that I had on her, but I can do subtle, so if that would be an
Right.
option. But if I'm surrounded by reptars, or no, whatever that was it called?
What's the dude from the Magic School Bus?
That's
Hmm.
true. That's true.
Your feet are not bound.
That's good.
Yeah, wouldn't want that.
Yeah. That way I can skedaddle out
No,
of
don't
there.
say it. Oh, okay.
What would you think I was gonna say?
Huh? Nah, nothing.
Now I'm worried.
Don't be like this to him.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I would use the somatic, or she would use the somatic ability to misty step / whatever abilities to get as far away from there as possible.
It does require teleporting to a point you can see. For a Misty Step at least.
Okay. Well, the other one was a bonus action, right? That
Misty
would
Step
be
was a bonus
brutal.
action that teleports to a place you can see. You also had the Blink, which goes into the ethereal plane.
Mm. Let's do blink. We're gonna do that.
Let me remind myself, because your either your spell components or your whatever your what's it called were taken from you. So
Focus.
oh yeah, it doesn't look like Blink has material components. Hold on,
It's verbal and somatic though.
that's fine,
I had subtle.
because she could ignore that.
Oh yeah.
You could blink if you wanted.
Let's try it.
Okay, roll a d20.
Twice if you need help.
Oops. Hmm. I don't think it's gonna work.
Magic surrounds you, but you are still in the regular plane. Roll it again. They don't know something's up yet, but they could soon.
He tried it.
Let's see. Well, let me roll a little perception here.
Do I have is that including my any like roll buffs that I
No,
get?
it's just a random d20.
Does that include wild magic?
Roll it again.
I'm gonna just copy this because I have a feeling.
Oh yeah. Juicy. Let me roll another perception check.
There it is.
There it is.
That's
I wish it had
comical.
been 4. I really do. I wish it was just 4 instead.
6, 5, 4.
Hmm.
This one's just gonna run up to you and give you the old backhand.
Mm.
Does a 12 hit your AC?
I don't.
It
If she's
would.
bound,
Yeah,
they would
I could
have
use shield,
advantage too.
Oh yeah.
You could
Sure.
use shield.
Let's do it. I can't pull up the character sheet, so.
Yeah, it's there. It's just in the miscellaneous bullshit folder. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, roll your d20 again.
All right. Heart of the cards. Give me a natural 1.
Oh, so good.
This is perfect.
Don't worry, guys. I'm getting all the bad luck out of the way.
All right, 2 of them are gonna try to backhand you now. Oh yeah, that's
They sure are.
you have 1 hit point, so you go back to unconsciousness.
Them peepees.
Well, that was fun.
Just a cute little aside. I was just curious what would happen. Did
Just
not
had to rub in
disappoint.
those low dice rolls, yeah. Mm.
So you guys spend the other evening. You are going to start to get into the desert itself here soon. So you haven't heard back from Benevir's yet. I suppose sometime that afternoon, Azon would hear. We messaged Kesra last night, but your items are ready. Let us know when they're ready to be delivered.
If we're at a pretty good like pausing point, I would tell everyone our items are ready. Tell them to do it in 5 minutes, and we would just set up a spot and do it just to get it out of the way. Cause are we still in the mountain? Or you said we're getting closer to the desert.
Yes, like another
So
day's journey.
yeah, we could just find like a soft spot on the ground, hunker down, and just hold the bag open upside down over to the spot. Just let it rip.
Yeah, Minashi, you watch as they, pull open the bag and invert it. And after a couple minutes, the stuff that you purchased comes through. And also several stacks of gold.
Ooh, nice.
I have a question. Where's the journal section in character sheet on default. I'm in
There
biography
isn't
tab,
one.
but
I'm using treasures personally.
treasures.
Yeah. It's go to biography and then it's the bottom tab. It's not bolded very well, so it just kind of silently says treasure, and it's right there next to like bonds.
His might look different than yours. Hold on.
I'm in the basic character sheet. So
Oh, I'm on default 5e character sheet, not default character sheet. Hold on.
that's
Maybe that'll be
probably
why.
the issue.
No, but okay. I will just take note of it elsewhere, I
Okay.
suppose.
I'm prepared to write down how much gold we just got.
Those categories might have been put in for you,
Oh, okay.
but he doesn't have them. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they are. It's just like a blank open space. Now I can delete out treasure and make it bold, and there's like a text editor in there now.
Yeah, Adrian doesn't have
Okay.
that.
So just use that space and just write like treasure, and then write your stuff under it.
You can
Or
create
whatever you
like
need to
line
use.
breaks and stuff, bold to headings and.
Yee.
Sorry.
That's right, gang gang.
Let
Good.
me get some numbers for you here.
I can change that to say journal instead. And I shall. How about that? How do I save it? Is it this button? It is.
Okay.
Oh, sick. It didn't save the fucking notes I put for him because I didn't click the save button. Motherfucker.
Oh, you have to do that now? Oh
Yeah.
no.
I've done that several times.
So
fucking annoying.
they subtracted. I will just assume instead of you sending the money through that they subtracted the money from the humbug.
Mm-hmm.
So all in all, you receive 1,000 gold pieces, but it's divided in 4 parcels.
Oh, nice. Okay. Then everybody can take their parcel. 250 gold in assorted, you know. I'm just gonna write mine.
Oh, you're paying me?
Yeah, everybody contributed. Everybody gets paid.
You say 250 gold?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're already in their bags. I'm just
Lovely.
writing a bag of 250 gold in my inventory. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna keep it separate for now.
Sick idea. That's much easier than doing the math in my head, so that's what's gonna. Okay, never mind. Because
I'll use it for payments later. I'm sure.
it won't let me add items. Cool. Probably because it's in pop-out mode and it's just losing its fucking mind about that. Apparently, I need an ultra wide just to play D&D.
Oh, when I hit add on plus, it just added a random like new item.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys just add it to the currency boxes?
Math.
Yeah,
I
math
don't
is
feel
hard
like doing
actually.
that shit.
You can click the little coins next to where it says currency, and it'll round everything up to the highest or like amount. So then the math should be much easier.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, well, that converts it.
That's okay. I think that's okay. Oh yeah, what's an electrum? Oh man, I forgot to disable electrum. That's
It's
okay.
currency that's not used.
We'll
Not
just
used
leave it.
in your country.
We'll just leave it. Whatever, I have 277 gold. I did the math. Are y'all fucking happy?
Yep.
Maybe. So, what do we? Okay. So, as you're getting close enough and you got the tents, it's time to prepare your camp.
Mm.
Do we want our camp to be? I think having our camp be really small is a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll just make a new blank page.
What if we combined all of our tents together to make a mega tent for all 4 of us?
I was actually going to
Gigaton.
suggest that because we can't really have somebody keep watch apparently. So
That works for
we
me.
might want to have each other's back. And a larger tent would mean if somebody sneaks in to fight us, we're not like super fucked.
It's true.
Is the underside of our structure secure?
Oh boy, it's sandy.
Oh no.
Now, here's the thing, right? I got a few tricks up my sleeve. And by a few, I mean mold earth, so I'm going to read it real quick. I can excavate target areas of loose earth, okay? And excavate it and move it up to 5 feet away, all right? So, and this takes... Wait, what? It takes an hour? Oh, it lasts for an hour. I see. Never mind.
That's not
So
that
it's an
easy.
action. So I could legitimately excavate us a fucking pit until we hit hard objects underground, and then we could set our tents up like in the ground if we want. I'm
But
fine with that.
like the magical walls holding out the sand from falling back in would only last an hour, and then it would kind of naturally
So like,
That would
fill
crush
in the
us.
hole like a dune.
sure, if there's that much sand. It depends how much sand you think there is.
Tonight there won't be, but
Oh,
later on.
it's like, let me see here. Because I'm not trying to make magic walls. I'm just trying to dig and put it 5 feet away. And then I can put that an additional 5 feet away. Actually, the spell doesn't say how big the portion of Earth is. And that's, oh, 5 foot cube. Okay. Got it. Well, whatever. That's not important right now. I'm going to do some math in the background for fun, and I'll let you know exactly how much I can move, and then you can figure out what you're doing with that. Well, let's try to set up a mega tent. You know, proof of concept.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I will assist him in this endeavor.
You guys can draw your camp how you want it.
We actually can't because we don't have tokens
very-
to see.
Oh, you can't see.
Very dark.
That's
Yeah.
correct. That's
Oh.
facts. Thank you.
You just draw it in the dark. Come on.
All right.
How big's the tent? Do you think that's like a square? that seem right?
We'll say you guys have 4 10 by 10 tents.
10 by 10. Okay.
Damn. Wow. Okay.
So we're building one of those like big Chinese war tents. It's gonna be sick.
Mm. It's gonna be huge. Plenty of room for activities and such.
Exactly.
Like
Look at that.
eating good berries.
That's true.
Yes. It's too bad I lost the spices. I could have spiced the good berries. And now that we're out in the boonies on a real trek, and not trying to run from the law anymore, I'll probably start shaving my head again.
Mm.
But I'll keep the country bumpkin close. It feels more appropriate right now.
You guys will have to use magic to create water every once in a while.
That's true.
I don't think I can do that.
You can, but I will trade my Goodberry slot for Create and Destroy Water.
Oh yeah,
And then that way you can keep Goodberry, and then we got everything we need.
Yeah. We're
We're the
self-sufficient.
we are the backbone of fucking survival right now.
We're
Can't
like
fuck with us.
homesteaders.
That's right.
Yeah. What other stuff do I have?
So which side do your tents open out to? Draw little door flaps
Oh.
for each quadrant.
I don't care.
We're gonna say so.
Just for
Hold on.
continuity.
Well, it also is important. So here's the deal. We make sure there are no. Where's my pinger? Here we go. Make sure there's no. Does pinging not work? The fuck?
That might be an add-on.
Motherfucker. Okay, temporary lines. We make sure there's no doors here. Like, we block them off entirely.
Oh, okay.
Because the sun and the moon, they rise from the east and west, right? So we make sure east and west tents are closed. And then let's just say we close the north, and then the south is the open door. I'll put a purple line for the open door. That way we can sleep further back in the tent towards the north side, and then any potential light coming from a doorway, if it happened to get a big gust of wind, may not hit us, you know? Seems safer.
Yeah, that works. That works for me.
So
I'm glad the person that has the experience with this and knows the knowledge is weighing in on my plan.
Are you disassembling the 4 tents and making mega tent?
That was the idea.
Okay.
So how does that sound, Mr. You know from Ways?
As long as you don't have any direct contact with moonlight, probably okay.
Do mirrors count?
That is a very politician answer, and that's definitely making me trust you more. Thanks.
I mean,
really, really good at this.
the other option was y'all just have your own individual tents like normal people.
Let's see here.
Normal people don't come out here.
Doesn't answer
Fair point.
questions fully
Concerning
when
life or
asked.
death.
Yeah.
Yep, that's going in there too. I answer things if I'm asked, but not fully. I still kind of cryptically kind of don't. Hey, is this good? Well, as long as that's not what I asked. I said, do you think it's good? I asked you if you think this is suitable. Would you trust this tent? Okay? I'm asking this in character, to be clear.
Oh. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna nestle up in this corner here. Oh wait, I can't move my character. Why
We are
can't I
paused.
We're paused.
Oh, I had it. I see.
Hold on. Yeah, unpause.
Just like in real life, Adrian does not have control of himself.
That's true. That is true.
All right. Well, we're not in the sand yet, are we?
It's getting sandy, but you're not. It's not all sand. It's like the border between sandy and not.
Yeah. How long do
Anything
the
else?
nights usually, how long
Go.
do the nights usually last here for?
As long as a regular night. But the thing is, it's mostly the moon you have to worry about, which can rise before sunset, and it can set after sunrise.
Oh. Do we have like a moon chart that shows Like when it typically rises and falls earlier than sunset? Damn, that would be smart to have.
They probably only know what it does, and they have not thought to chart the moon at all.
What even is a moon? I don't.
Yeah,
That's true. It's true.
technology is not there.
Does it still work if like the moonlight reflects off a mirror?
That's a question for Minashi.
Am I the one making up the
are
rules of this
you-
world now?
Are you a fellow scholar, Munashi?
I would
You have-
assume yes, but I've never tested reflecting.
It's
the moon.
untested. All right. So it's probably not that
Would
safe.
not risk it.
I need a note.
And
I
also,
need to make notes for army knowledge too. That's important.
Yeah.
Army knowledge includes moon bad. Don't know how. Don't know the extent, but definitely know moon bad. How? Don't know. Just know. Got it. Moon bad. Don't know how, why, but bad. We didn't test on humans. That was also a claim, by the way, that I'm writing down. So moon shoes. Have you guys tested this on animals at all? Do animals go crazy because of the moon?
You're just being rude now.
There's so much, like, I don't want to say anything about the ins and outs of how the blight works, so out of character.
Well, you two figure that out.
I all I know is that the moon makes it crazy. That's all I got.
Maybe you guys
Okay.
should
That's all
talk
I assumed
before
in
the
character
game
I knew
on
too.
this.
This is as close as you've ever gotten, and that's as much as you have ever needed to know.
Okay. I'm glad we've established this baseline now.
He's not
Just
an
have some
expert.
trust.
He just knows enough.
Okay. I just out of character, like, so he's on the same page because I'm hearing a lot of I don't know. So he
And legit-
literally only knows moon bad. That is it.
That, yeah, basically you can't be an exposure to the moon. That's all I
Okay.
know.
Got it.
Everything else was me making shit up.
Gotcha. So I'm just gonna assume your character said, all I know is moon bad. And that's where I'm going. Okay. Good. Now that's fucking taken care of. Thank God.
We haven't seen. I remember you saying there's not really any like wild animals out here. So I'm gonna take a wild stab and guess that there's a reason that there's not a bunch of wild animals out here. You know, barring beetles that can burrow under the ground for the night, but I'm gonna guess based on what I see that it is not good. And then also the plants have been getting less and less since we got into the mountain, right?
There have been like clusters of trees, but they've been getting like shorter and more stunted, and it's getting fall, and like they're losing their leaves and needles faster than they should have.
I'm just going to assume that since the ground isn't that hot, that the plants aren't doing so well either. That seems like a smart assumption.
Oh, give me a second.
You have something for this?
Disobey moon. 10th level
Okay.
spell.
This was. I don't know if we talked about this and you chose if this was okay or not. Because I didn't end up using augury because it has a range. But my thing was, since it takes specially marked sticks, bones, or similar tokens worth at least 25 GP, and my cap for drawing things is 25 GP, and then it becomes trash. we were talking about whether or not I could make the bones or like, the thing I need to use augury.
I think I would have said no, because it says worth at least. Like, that's just like a bare minimum.
Yeah.
And 25 gold is also, I think, the limit for things that you can ignore
I
cost of
think
from a component pouch or something like that.
yeah, the marvelous pigments, let me read just to make sure. Nothing created by the pigments can have a value greater than 25. So it is right on that edge.
I'll probably just say no, but you can buy that
Okay.
easily from Benevir's.
I'm just going to probably get rid of augury tonight because I don't think it'll be that useful anyways.
I foretell the moon bad.
Yeah, I have a very bad feeling you would do something like that. So I'm just gonna get
No.
rid of that spell.
It's such a like situational weird spell.
Okay, I don't have anything else to do except for sleep. So
Well, if he said he is not a fellow scholar, I would still try to probe a little bit about what he knows about this area and like what he's seen out here, Munashi has. But other than that, yeah, I
I would
probably
be
would go to
giving
Benevir.
you, yeah, anytime you ask me a direct question, I will give you like a direct answer, but with a distinct lack of extra context.
So it's just
Like
you.
basically anybody hearing would probably start to think like, okay, he may not be hiding shit. He's just frustratingly does not explain stuff. Like
Hmm.
he just he's not like rudely short. He's just almost like he's distracted.
Hmm.
And how much have they seen you huffing this whole time too?
Uh, only a few times. They probably picked up on the habit by now, though.
are you a druggie or something?
Um, wait, are we? So the tent's already set up and everybody's relaxing, right?
Sure.
Okay, I would have my hood up and goggles on, so you couldn't even tell if I was awake or not.
So you a druggie or what?
You're just gonna pretend to be asleep.
Oh no.
Okay. Hold on.
Guys,
Hold on.
I need to go pee. I'm gonna go outside real quick.
What?
What?
Huh?
In game?
Oh, in game.
Yeah, in game.
No.
Wait, no. It's nighttime. You can't do that.
Yeah, you're not allowed. We'll restrain you.
I was trying to see if he was gonna try and stop me.
Oh.
I don't think you would.
Alright. Well, since he's sleeping, maybe now's the best chance to get rid of him. Let's grab him and see exactly how the moon works. And I'm gonna get up and start walking towards him. And then grab his arm.
Check for any cups he might have on this person first, please.
Did you say
I-
cups? Oh.
Cups?
For
I
pee
don't get it.
purposes.
Oh, I see.
But any bottles?
Hey, Minashi, somebody grabs your arm.
Can I help you?
Oh, hey, look who's actually awake.
That's what tends to happen when somebody jerks your arm while you're resting.
I didn't jerk your arm.
What
I
do you
barely
want?
fucking touched you. I can't even remember what I asked you, honestly, because it was so long ago. Night.
You were asking him about his drug habits.
Oh, are you a druggie?
No, you got any?
No, so that sounds like a yes to me, but okay. What are you always huffing there? Is that shit like? Is that shit gonna get me contact high? Because I'm not about that.
To keep the smell of everything else away.
Okay, I didn't ask that. I asked if I'm gonna get a contact high. I just wanted a yes or a no personally.
Azon does
Can I
I
not
get
can
smell
give you
that
some
bad.
extra if you want to try it.
I'm just
That is
looking at him.
again not what I. Are you? What is wrong with you, sir?
Is this out of character?
No, this is in character. I assume this is all a stupid bit for his character, so. Yeah, never mind. You're fucking useless to me.
I even had like I pulled like a little bit of it out of a pouch or something like that, and then shrug and then put it away.
You pulled it out just to
Like
throw it
yeah,
in
like a
his
little
face.
bit of like a pinch of the incense shit that I
The
use.
incense. Oh. Oh no.
The way I thought about it is it almost looks more like shredded tobacco or something like
Does it
that.
have like
Chewing
an
tobacco.
odor? Like if we're in the tent for long enough, like do you think I would smell it naturally on you?
Oh, he won't answer
Um,
that. I was literally
I'm
just asking
actually
about contact highs, and he just offered it to me
I'm
2
actually talking to
times.
Caleb about that. Like after a while, like of being in the tent, like
Okay.
if we woke
Smart.
up in the morning, would I be able to smell it like in the tent?
Okay, that's up to Adrian. It's his drug.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
So he's
I mean-
asking facts. You gotta give him facts.
yeah. You'd have to be fairly close to me to probably smell it. You wouldn't smell it through the breather system that he uses because it's a sealed
What
thing.
about the pouch? You've got like a
If you you have to hold it like fairly close. It's more of if you burn it or whatever the rebreather system that he's inhaling the stuff through kind of like burns the incense.
hmm.
But yeah, it would have a smell, but you'd have to be pretty close to it unless you're burning it.
For now, I wouldn't press him, considering it's the middle of the night and we're in a tent, and any sort of ruckus could potentially expose us to the moon. But I would pay more attention to him.
Oh, is the ground underneath us, Caleb, like in the tent, is it kind of loose or no?
Did you hollow it out some?
No.
You,
I'm asking if
you could have done 5 feet. It would have solidified up.
then I'm gonna excavate not wait, can I do less than 5 feet cube?
Oh God! Don't ask me that.
Let me see. Let me read the spell because I honestly I don't know if it specifically says
What's it called?
that fits within a 5-foot cube. Okay, so probably I could do less than that. That's this.
Okay.
I would want to open like a 5-foot deep hole that was like maybe more 3 or 2 by 2 for Gael, and then be like, let me know when you're done.
All right.
I'm done, thank you.
Okay, and then I close it. For reference, I put it in this corner where I'm standing. But then I'd cover it all up with the stuff I pulled out and put next to it so that it wouldn't stank. Let me know if y'all got a piss or shit. I'll open a hole.
All right. I'm good for now.
Okay.
My Gael is slightly taken aback by your phrasing.
So crude.
Let me know if you got a pee pee or poo poo woo poo.
I'll be all right. We've been munching on like good berry and like sparse water, so there's not a lot that needs to come out.
Just gotta recycle. Store it up.
I'll make sure I handle it during the day.
only we had a wizard to like magic our shit out of our bodies or something.
Yeah. Be amazing.
That's not in character, by the way. That was just out of character talk.
Do you guys remember Kesra? Man, it's been a while.
God, she used to do this thing where she would just, like from inside my body.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I knew I should have taken the telekinetic feat so I could have mage hand. Of course.
That's
Like, oh, I
just-
won't get that because you already have mage hand, and then it's like, yeet. I don't want that character no more. It's not lit.
Anyway,
It's impressive how
maybe-
you captured the essence of how I felt. Yeah. It's perfect.
More
Maybe it-
yeeting, I think, is necessary.
It's time to turn in for the night.
Yeah, yeet.
Oh my god.
Time to sleep.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you guys eventually fall sleepies.
Oh shit, I gotta check something.
Like, actually?
Oh, no, you're good to go. I thought I said that low enough where it wouldn't come through the microphone. Curses. Damn. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's the next day. Minashi, you do know the effect is lessened and less severe during daylight hours. So, the most dangerous part is in the dark with the moon.
Also,
but, as sun is rising, it can still be pretty dangerous. But, like, when the sun is up, you can at least peek out and see.
well, if I had my goggles down and hood up and everything else like that, would I still be victim to the madness even at full moonlight? I would assume yes. But
Goggles do not protect you.
okay.
You're saying the goggles, they do nothing?
They prevent you from getting sand in your eyes.
It's always good.
That's still
That
pretty
would
good.
suck to get sand in my eyes.
It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But clothing is not enough to ward off the effects, correct?
Clothing, I mean, if you blindfold yourself.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was the act of seeing the moonlight that caused it, or if it was just the contact on your skin that would do it. Okay, that makes sense now.
It's visual related.
Okay. Gotcha.
Were we told any of this? Because this is new information.
That would have been more conveyed, I feel like, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Falls in line with the mirror test. Or reflections, I guess.
So you guys, do any of you have a watch?
My internal time
Oh,
clock.
man.
Because your tent is just dark. I don't know if you guys like.
Shoot, I don't know if I have one. I don't think I do.
I don't.
Have had no need of one until
So-
just this moment.
You guys all fall asleep. You guys wake up and you don't know what time it is.
Okay. Well, give me a second to suss this out here. Okay. Hold on. Oh, damn, that doesn't count. That's fucked up. Oh, and it's 1,000 feet. Damn. I was gonna say, I'm gonna use locate object on the moon.
The moon is very tiny and 1,000 feet in the air. It's fine.
Oh, perfect.
No.
Well,
It's
I
a
have to.
conspiracy.
Well, I've had to have seen it up close from 30 feet.
Yeah,
So,
you haven't been that close
yeah.
to the moon.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Shitty ass spell. Um.
I just like making interesting questions.
Oh man. Or you could we if the
How
mirror
is the
test feasibly wouldn't work, then I was gonna say like we could try and like dig a small hole so that way you could see if it was light outside at all.
Yeah, but
But I
there's
don't know if
moonlight.
the moonlight reflecting off the ground would count.
How does the army usually deal with this? Like knowing if it's light out or daytime?
Yeah.
I assume you guys had like a strategy to things like that, right? Since you knew.
Captains and leaders had watches.
All right. I guess we're gonna make an emergency order to Benevir's. Because yeah, we should have some watch. How much do I know watches cost?
Oh, I know how I track time. Fits in character. Is how much incense is left in my rebreather apparatus thingy. Slight
Sure.
well, not really a retcon necessarily, but if I have to fill it up once every like few hours, I would be able to track the time.
Well, you had never been camping out in the desert anyways, so it's not like you would have done it. But that's what I assume, right? But I mean, hey, if that's your idea, because your character's like, this is how I would do it. I've smoked this much. You could definitely share that with the crew if you want.
I can't remember if I have or Caleb. What did we decide if I'd ever camped out in the desert or not?
This is about as close as you have ever been. So like you've had to take precautions.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I would definitely have a decent gauge on time, just because of whenever I topped off my rebreather after a night's sleep, I'd have to do it again, so I'd be able to detect like it's not very strong anymore. So yeah, I'd have a pretty good gauge on what time it would be, since I've been huffing the stuff for a couple decades at least.
Oh, that hurts me.
Spiritually?
No, in my wallet. The cost of
So wait,
my
okay.
watch.
Who has said what out loud?
I haven't said anything, but I'm thinking about
So
how
the
much
request for
how much do I probably would have looked up how much a watch costs. How much does that cost?
Yeah, I'm working on that now.
That's what I figured.
So I think there's a.
Look up a magical sundial.
Egg, what
Surely
question
there's
did
one
you
of those.
ask me?
I said, how would the army usually deal with telling what time it was outside?
Oh, to answer that
Caleb answered,
question.
you didn't, though.
Well, it's because I was still trying to figure out.
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
you
um,
could... I dropped like 15 hints that you could say that to us if you thought that's how you would tell time, and then...
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. So, to answer that question, we're gonna retcon a little bit. Like,
Do
well,
you
yeah, they
have
would
to
keep.
retcon? You didn't even say anything.
Shush! That's what I'm doing right fucking now.
Yeah, it's not a retcon then.
Oh my. Nope. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna sit there in silence.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Um,
pack up.
Apparently,
I'm
Out
gonna
of
start packing up my
character,
shit.
characters have been doing the
pettiness.
whole time.
you could let's say you could buy like an actual mechanical pocket watch for 250 gold, or like a larger, much larger mechanical, like mini grandfather clock style for maybe 150.
Okay.
But those, I think, recently those were the primary ways to keep time synced, between people. But now with the return of magic item crafting, there's probably like a magical something or another that can kind of count time. Like
Oh, yeah,
it's probably
hourglasses.
like a 24-hour pocket watch. It just like ticks forward in one way or something. I don't know. It's like tied to Mechanus, and you can probably, since it's like a common item, you can probably get one for like 75 gold from Benevir's directly, and without much delay. Deal.
Yeah, sure. That works.
Hey, Gael, could you like
Yes,
open
sir.
and close this flap really quick for me while I look outside? Just
I got
real
you.
quick.
I got you,
Hold,
fam.
hold on.
Yeah,
No, no,
just
no.
don't
Hold on.
stand
No.
in the ray.
No.
Just only so the rays hit me. And
This is a
be
bad
ready.
idea.
Be ready.
Just to
Well,
cover
you didn't
everything
give us
up.
any other ones.
Just
So
cover
here we
everything
No,
go.
up
hold
with your
on. I'm
cloak.
going to order from Benevir's.
Just like
I
peek out
tried
from
to.
behind your cloak.
True, I'll do that.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
And then I'll attempt to cover my eyes after I see whatever lights out there. So walk us through what happened, Caleb.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'd love to.
Wow. The wisest among us.
Yeah, this is, like I said, the kind of transition between the ground and the black sandy desert. So, the door to the south is not, directly facing east or whatever.
Oh yeah, I know. I planned for that.
Yeah. So you feel just a little bit lightheaded in that brief moment, and the sand shimmers, but the sun is rising right now.
Okay. Woo! I felt a little lightheaded and weird. The sun
But
appears
at
to be
least we
rising
have
currently.
answers.
That's true. That was 100% worth the information I got. I kind of felt like something assailed my mind for a second there, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, we might want to wait a little bit.
While we wait, we can place an order to Benevir's.
While we wait,
Perfect.
Gael is going to use the bathroom, aka so am I.
Okay.
Me too.
I probably
Can I get
should
a
as
break?
well.
I've been
Oh,
holding in a piss.
okay. I'll pause.
Okay.
Okay.
What happened last time?
No, no, it's just a pause.
Wait. I have an idea, guys.
Oh, okay.
What if we do that again, but when I'm an animal to see if it affects creatures?
Is that really wise?
Yeah, it went fine. I just felt a little dizzy. It's
You
okay.
felt dizzy.
I'm a little confused, but it's fine. It's probably not a big deal. Plus, I'll be a boar. You fought a boar before. It's not a big deal.
I can turn into a
Caleb,
boar too.
Caleb, from that brief thing of Ig exposing himself to the moonlight.
No, I exposed it to him. He didn't expose himself.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Important.
would I know roughly how long the withdrawal symptoms of that little venture would last for? Or not withdrawal, like
The
with
effects.
Moonlight. Like, is it like a meter that slowly charges and you gotta or that you gotta wait for it
It's
to go
a
back
calling.
down, or a calling? Okay. So would I know roughly how long those effects will last on Egg from that brief exposure?
It is if he did not step outside, he was not affected. So he managed to resist it. But
Okay.
you know, if somebody opens the door again, you know, he could just have to go outside.
So it's
She-
less of a build up and more of like a switch thing.
Yes.
Okay. So I would explain to them that the whole little testing maneuver probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep. That's what I was gonna say. I would not keep tempting fate.
It
Yeah,
only
but
takes
there's a chance it won't affect me at all this time if I'm an animal. See what
I
I
don't
mean?
think we need to test that chance now.
There is also a
but-
chance that it does affect you and you
Sure.
lose your mind and wander out into the desert and die.
Well,
Or
then
try to kill
just
somebody.
stop me.
You want
Not
to
a big
test this,
deal.
and then when you turn, you want me to kill you. You all heard that, right? And I'm gonna just look at
When did
the
I
other two
say
people in the tent.
kill?
There's
I
no
said
known cure.
stop.
You don't know how severe this becomes, do you?
No! Whose fault do you think that is?
All the more reason to listen to my advice.
No, that's not! That's not how human interactions work.
Bless
I'm
Discord
sensing
compression.
some hostility here.
This man is obviously insane. I'm not convinced that he's not touched by the fucking moon thing. Just
You would
trust
all
me.
know it.
You don't know what you're doing, but I'm not going to tell you what you're doing. Yeah, thanks. That really
telling you
instills
not to-
confidence.
I'm telling you not to look at
Well,
them.
stop doing drugs, okay?
As-
Stop doing your little fucking
as
drugs.
an animal or as a wait.
How do you know it affects
What are-
animals? You
what-
said you didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
I would assume that it doesn't, or it does affect animals because I haven't seen any out and about.
Could be, but it's also a desert. Life in the desert isn't super common.
The other question that I have, meta-wise, would I know if, like, once you get turned, like, do you stay that way permanently, or are there cases of people coming back?
Powerful magic such as greater restoration can cure it. Let me see.
Oh, another part of that. When somebody's under the influence of the moonlight, what are we calling the effect, by the way?
I don't have a cool name for it yet. I probably should.
Okay, for now, the moonlight.
The buzz.
They're under the effect of the moonlight. Yeah, buzzed. Do they get any resistances towards like charming or fear effects or anything like that, or are they just driven to act very differently, but otherwise are?
It is known to be pretty similar to a charm, but not necessarily exactly.
Hey, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember earlier when you asked if he had any more information?
Well, I'm asking now. I'm asking now. So whenever in character it comes up, I can answer.
You mean like when it came up earlier?
Well, I'm gonna get 20 questions every time. I know it, so just getting it out of the way now.
instead of doing it earlier.
They're all like spells like calm emotions at second level can temporarily suppress it, but not permanently. But those are the two known ways to stop it right now. Okay, around this time.
Oh, we didn't know the time.
Yeah, you don't. But that's what I'm trying to get to. Kesra, you get another message from Jonathan. Says your items are ready. Let us know when you're ready to receive them. You wake up with 1 hit point again. You're still in a tent.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
You wouldn't.
Don't.
Yes, I would. I'm gonna. You better believe it. You better believe I would.
It doesn't work. Roll it again. Okay. You blip into the ethereal plane. You can barely see the people around you start to turn towards you where you were in panic. You can see through the walls of the tent. And you can see a small handful of tents here. There's like, you can see like 4, but there could be more like on other sides of the tent. You know, as they start to layer, they can get more transparent. And you can, you know, in the ethereal plane, the ground here is just plain black. Just like that paint that is super black, like ultra black, whatever.
Fanta black.
Yeah, you look down and it's a little disorientating because you can't see anything. It's like your eyes are closed. But then you can reappear 10 feet of where your previous position was, wherever you'd like to be. So you want to go which direction? I'll move you.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go here, I guess.
You're just gonna reappear there?
Well, I don't really have much choice. This was more of an effort out of desperation. Can I do? I can't remember. Can I do fucking cantrip as well?
If it doesn't have any material components.
Let's.
You can double click your token and open your. You can do Shocking Grasp, you can do Minor Illusion, or Eldritch Blast, or Prestige.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a hiccup.
Okay. Let's do. Yeah, I'll ready a shocking grasp instead.
Well, you appear there at the start of your turn, so you don't have to read it. You can just cast it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So roll it. Do you want me to hit it for you? You got it.
I got it. Oh. Well, that's shit.
Yeah, you hit one of them for 7. They all turn and snarl at you, but they weren't exactly ready. And at the end of your turn, you can roll another d20 to see if you disappear again.
Jeez.
You do not.
Not even close.
We are gonna have the ape give you a slap.
He's gonna return me right
Oh,
back to Monk.
he's got a bite attack. He's just gonna
Joe Rogan would be delighted.
he's just gonna go for the throat. It's fine.
Whoa,
A
did you see the
5.
power?
Get away from me, Monk.
He misses. And
Or is it Monkey? What's the meme?
Return to monkey.
Yeah, Monkey. Okay. I don't know if it was Monk or Monkey.
2 of them will try to slap you. It's probably not gonna. Oh,
Yeah, well. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
yeah. I'm just having a little bit of fun.
I like to do a little bit of trolling.
So, it has been quite a while, and you still have not heard back from Benevir's yet, you guys.
Oh, jeez.
Do you do anything?
Nah. I know the other one took a while, so we'll just, things come and go. We're not in any hurry. We can wait.
Azon seems content to wait, but it feels like it has been hours.
Have patience.
The sun is probably up by now, from what you saw at least. Ig.
Sun's probably up by now.
Operation Snake or Doodle.
Eh.
You gonna turn into a snake and slither out there, but with your eyes closed?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna pack my little rebreather thingy. Where's my items at? Where are they taken from? Oh, there it is. I see. There we go. That yeah, it did. Okay, good. Perfect. And while you're prepping to turn into a snake, I'm just gonna be shaking my head.
I mean, I'm there. I'm Snake now, and looking outside, or not looking outside, rather. Just going out there, eyes closed. I'll just kind of slip under the doorway.
You can feel warmth on your skin from above.
Cool. Like
No,
now,
warm.
I'm gonna arch up, like I'm gonna bite something, and use myself as a sundial. Like, where does the sun feel like it's coming from?
Oh my god. Um,
Don't you fucking laugh.
it's probably like
You see an infrared, so
straight up.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go back in, untransform, and go. I mean, shit, the sun feel like it at noon. Should be good.
You want to do another sun flap exposure? Just you? You feeling good?
I apparently can't, because then I'll instantly turn into a raving lunatic and kill you all.
Could be.
Or Munashi claimed he would kill me. I'm not sure where he gets his confidence from given last combat, but it's there.
Whatever. I trust you, Ig. It felt like it's been long enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna start unpacking, or how how are we gonna break down this tent?
The same way we put it together.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Hey, he didn't
I would
ask
say it's
specifics
probably
about
the
how we made
opposite
it,
way.
so
Yeah, I assume
That's
there was
true.
like some needle and thread involved or something.
oh boy.
Well then,
well,
Poles.
can Gael
Big
roll it
roll.
up into a pack and keep it with him?
We're
I
a
don't
big,
have
strong
food.
man like you.
I thought I had mending. I don't.
Thanks for asking, Adrian.
Wait,
That,
what?
that just means yes. Okay, you pack it up. And proceed about your day. And over the course of the day, it begins to get extremely fully sandy.
Nice.
I hate the sand, it gets everywhere.
Mhm.
Is that the quote? I
Close
probably should have
enough.
looked up the quote.
Rainy, something like that.
I'm Anakin and I cry about sand.
Well, it's getting in your shoes, it's getting in most of your eyes.
Ugh.
It's
That is awful.
it's sand. That's pretty much it.
Most of my eyes, so like 1 out of 2.
Well, one of you has goggles that prevents sand from getting in his eyes.
True.
You know, that does look like a fine piece of kit now that I have granules of sand in my eye. Perhaps I'll contact Benevir again for some extra gear that we need.
My goggles are firmly situated upon my face.
Bro, can I have your goggles? Where'd you get those from?
Absolutely not. You can't have one.
Alright. I'm gonna...
But yeah, you should
Stingy
probably
with
buy
his
goggles.
items, just like he is with his data.
Bastard.
You were so quiet. I don't know what you said.
I said he's stingy with his items, like he's stingy with his data.
What kind of face mask's gonna work? Like, just a bandana, or like we need fancy get-ups like yours? I don't want sand in my mouth either.
Probably
I
just a
I
cloth
will
mask would do fine.
I will
Wrap a scarf around your face,
a scarf that won't work in combat.
but it'll look cool.
Plus, if you put a scarf over your eyes, you can't see.
That's true.
I'll send Benevir another note, this time like, hey, by the way, we need some goggles too, and you know, like what are those? Here we go. A full head wrap. There we go. Yeah, a full head and face wrap. And also, please
turban?
contact Azon in the future. Kesra's not feeling good.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's technically true. Look, the amount of it's impossible to describe this situation on paper. They're just gonna have to call me.
If only you just had paper and pencil,
Nah, it doesn't.
Because
No.
you could write a lot of words on a piece of paper,
It'd be
but
like a whole book. I don't have a publisher. There's not
But,
enough
spells, 25 words or less, and you can't really communicate big ideas
That's why
that
I'm
way.
gonna send a note through the bag to Benevirs about what we need, and not cast a spell to send that list.
Because you don't have that high of a spell level, so.
Exactly. We're just yeah.
Good to know.
Did you change the light armor to clothing, by the way?
I edited the item type.
They won't let me, so you'll have to...
Where are you?
Oh wait, never mind. I see it. Never mind. I found what? Should that be a trinket? No, that's clothing.
Oh, schmog is what we're looking for. Do schmogs exist?
I don't know what that is.
Here, let me just post a picture here.
Oh my
Isn't that
god.
like the Middle Eastern scarf looking thing?
Correct. It looks like
Oh, yeah.
it looks like
Those are in
that.
Tarkov.
They're called
There you
so
go.
they're smelled
Okay.
so they're smelled like that, but they're pronounced schmog.
The desolation of Shimag.
That's kind of what I'm
That's a
imagining.
different book. I mean, I feel like that's just a square of fabric, but okay.
I don't know what
Yeah,
it is
whatever.
either, but I want one.
Yeah, it's just square.
Okay, well, Benevir's items you could normally get quickly, but those items will not be quick because they have to send someone to go fetch them.
Does Benevir's have those things? Does Benevir not have squares of
Benevir's
fabric?
had the watches, so that's why
Hmm.
you would have received word about those quickly, but you didn't.
Oh. Maybe they're out of stock. That's okay. I'm not. We got this. We've survived another day. What time of day is it right now? Straight up and down? Noon? Nooner?
If that's helpful to you, sure.
What's a really big like landmark that everybody knows about?
The moon.
Inside the Black
Not the
Desert,
moon. No, in real life.
in real life, like
Yeah.
natural landmark or human-made landmark,
Probably human made. Might be easier.
like in Earth or in D&D land.
Yeah. In Earth. Real life. Real life.
Like the Statue of Liberty or something, or like the Washington Monument?
Sure, that works. Okay.
Otherwise, I'm ready for more travels.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I want to. It's 11:30,
It sure is.
and so it's only been like an hour and a half since we started, but I think we'll just finish up. So we'll do a little bit. So I will make sure that me making you draw your tent was worth it next time. Okay.
Awesome, thanks.
Okay.
I'm not gonna just throw it away.
And then a sandstorm came and blew it all down. Off into the breeze.
No, they're gonna burn it down. You guys can't have anything. Carts, no. Horses, no. Tents, no.
They have really taken everything from us, haven't they?
Well,
I
it
swear,
wasn't
we
them,
had
it was-
we had 2 carts. 2.
2, yes. 2 carts. That is correct.
Okay. Have a good night at home. Happy New Year at home. Like, comment, and subscribe.